Okay, this subject is just going to be fun. It's serious stuff, but it's going to be fun. It's called machete dating, and we're going to talk about what is this machete dating that people have been asking me to do a video on. As a matter of fact, over the past probably 2 years, I've had more and more people ask me if I would do a YouTube video on this, and I said, no, I've got all these other topics. I've got lists of topics to do videos on, and it finally came up where last week when someone else asked me to do it, I said, okay, I'll get it in the lineup. Hi, I'm David Essel. So machete dating is a concept that we encourage people to use once they've gotten real clear on who they are and what they're looking for in the world of dating. And how this came about is I was starting to see a number of people come in to go through the counseling, relationship counseling and coaching with me in regards to the dating world, and I'd seen that they had been in relationships for quite a long time with people that really weren't a great match. They weren't a good match for each other. And so I started thinking about how I could help people get into their mindset that once you're clear, once you're focused, once you know the type of person that's a good match for you, that as you go out into this world of dating and you meet people for coffee or for a drink or for dinner or for lunch, is that how do you want to bring that forward? Do you want to bring it into a multiple week or a multiple month experience, or do you want to end it when you see certain things that people have used the words like red flags or incompatibilities? And so as I've worked through this process with my clients, I've seen too many times that people, because they want to be nice or because they're not sure what they're looking for in a partner, that they stay in relationships for absurd lengths of time, when in actuality they could have moved on from that person into another relationship or just another dating phase to see who it is that's right for them. Hence the term machete dating. So machete dating means this: when we go out on dates with individuals and we see right away that there's some major things that are just not a good match. It might be a difference in religion that you don't see the ability to overcome. It might be a difference in regards to alcohol or partying or whatever that might be, that you're just not a good match. It could be that one person's an incredibly active individual and they're looking for someone really active, and the person that they're seeing just isn't that at all. Or it just could be the unknown, like you just don't know what the feeling is, but you were looking for something a little bit more intense or more passionate, and that person just doesn't seem to have a lot of intensity or passion. For whatever the words are, whatever the reasons are, we want individuals to feel secure in themselves in order to move on. And so we say, time to take out the machete and move forward. Now, I've had people that have gotten very clear with their characteristics on what they're looking for in the world of dating. And we've gone over the list left and right. When I say characteristics, I'm talking more about belief systems and personality characteristics than anything else. Although if someone is highly athletic and they want someone highly athletic, then they need to really look for that person who has the same mindset. And that would be a belief system, actually. So all of a sudden they'll come in and they'll say, oh my gosh, I met this great person, and they'll go through all these lists and they'll go, and even though he smokes, I'm going to try to work through that and be open-minded. And within, a week, 2 weeks, a month, 6 months later, they're in this unhappy relationship and they wonder why. And we go back over their characteristics and they say, absolutely a non-smoker. They broke their own barriers. They broke their own boundaries. And then they're kicking themselves saying, why is it that I thought this would work? I remember one woman that came in and I worked with, and she had all of her characteristics, and one of the characteristics she set up was that she really wants someone to go to Sunday service with her. And so she couldn't understand the frustration she was feeling after being with someone for 6 months when we pulled out that list, and she said, oh my God, you know what? I've been trying to get this guy to go, and I thought he would change one of the key characteristics that's a blunder in all of our dating worlds, right? And so I said, well, what is it that you really feel strongly about regarding the service? Is it a deal breaker? And she said, absolutely. And so I said, well, why wouldn't you pull out the machete? Why wouldn't you cut the tentacles, the umbilical cord right away when there's something that's that powerful? And that's one of the things we're trying to get people to do. It's not to be like this person that's just dating for the heck of dating, although if that's your gig, do it. But we're more or less saying, don't stay where it's not a good fit. Be willing to end it quickly. Be willing to walk in your power and be safe and secure in your knowledge that here are certain things. Here's certain physical characteristics that are deal killers from here. Here's certain personalities. Here's certain faith or religion issues. Here's certain things that I really am looking for that are important. And then outside of this small box, be flexible. Absolutely. You know, like, and the cool thing is, over the last couple of years, I have less and less people coming in with, and I want them to have this hair color, and I want them to be from this ethnic background, and I want them, I mean, those things are really shifting. But what we're getting really strong about is the boundaries in regards to personality characteristics and belief systems, which I think we should. So don't be afraid to pull that machete out. Don't be afraid to say, I'm really sorry, but this is something that's incredibly important to me, and we're just not a match. Time to move on. Cut the umbilical cord, move on, open yourself up to the world for the right person to walk in. If I can help you in the world of relationship coaching, let me know. TalkDavid.com. Just send me an email via TalkDavid.com. I would love to help you out. Also, share this video. If you have friends of yours that are constantly staying in relationships for much longer than they need to, oh my gosh, and it happens to a lot of people in this world, make sure they get this. If it doesn't work in the beginning, it's probably not going to be able to turn into something wonderful. If it's a real big issue with you, cut and let go. And then don't forget also to sign up at YouTube so all of our videos goes right to your account, okay? Have an awesome day. Good luck in the world of dating. Bye-bye.